Sarah has a family member who's passed away since the stimulus checks have gone out, and the stimulus checks have now arrived, in their mailboxes, and one was for a family member, a close family member who's passed away. Do they still get to use that check? Do they need to return it? Or, since they'd already filed their taxes and this passing had occurred in between this virus and the times the checks were sent. What are your thoughts about that?
Who is this person in relation to Sarah?
I believe it is her mother.
Okay. Probably need to call there's an SBA help hotline and ask them what to do. Usually, unfortunately, everybody's plowing new ground here.
Yes.
Nobody's been through anything quite like this. Usually in law, we have past cases and statutes we can look at and tell you what the right answer is, at least with some degree of certainty. There's no precedent for this. There's nothing we can look at and say the last time a pandemic came out and someone passed away while a check was pending that you have to send it back or keep it. So honestly, I just don't know. But my thoughts are, if the check is made out to her, she needs to be allowed to cash it, or you need to process it through the estate. But I would start by calling and being honest with a disclosure to the SBA and tell them what happened.
Right.
It's an 800 number you can call. I'll probably do it online and ask them what to do. This isn't the only time this has happened.
Sure.
This round of payments, I'm sure, and they can lead you in the right direction. And sorry for your loss, by the way. Very sorry for that.
I know it. Sarah's going through a lot for sure. Jim, let me expand on that real quick. If Sarah's father or her mother's spouse is still with us and still alive, would he be able to cash that check or be able to use that money?
The way I understand the program, and it's different, if you're a business owner or an individual, but it's based upon your taxes. So if you file joint taxes,
I see.
Maybe an argument that a husband or wife could keep the check depending on how they filed and how the check's made out. But I would be, anytime you're in dealing with the federal government, because what you don't want to do is in the business end of a fraudulent claim, someone claiming that you committed fraud by cashing a check that you're not entitled to. Err on the side of caution and safety. Just kind of use your confidence. If you're not sure, probably need to just ask.